TC's my friend. I couldn't stand him.
I raise shallowness to new heights or depths.
This little exhibitionist in all of us, right?
Pacific Blue, Monday at 10 on the new VI.
Hey, we're Default from Vancouver, and we are the new VI.
Reminder, all league games must be completed tonight.
Just a few more questions, Mr. Blackstone.
Anything I can do to help?
Because we're having a hard time understanding how this crisis came to its present resolution.
Right. Well, I'll go over it again, but it happened really fast.
Whoa! Move! Let's go! Back. I said move! Back off!
No.
Back up!
I was referring to the actual succession process itself. I thought we were all agreed, and you'll correct me if I'm wrong here, Malachi was supposed to replace Willard Cates.
That's right.
So? What happened?
Health problems. He had a weak heart.
Well, according to our information, Malachi had a pitchfork shoved clean through his upper torso, puncturing both his lungs and, severing his spinal cord.
That's just about the worst thing you could do to someone with a bad heart.
Have changed. Now there is no up or down. Introducing Mach 3 Turbo. Total comfort whether you shave down or up. A new anti-friction coating on all 3 blades. Plus a new strip releases even more lubrication. So even against the grain, you get less irritation and the closest shave. It's turning the shaving world upside down. The revolutionary new Mach 3 Turbo. From Gillette, the best a man can get.
For incredible furniture values, come and see us.
Dodds Furniture and Mattress.
What a difference. Home fashion rules at Dodds with more selection, more choice, more value than ever before. The latest styles, leather, mattresses. It's a whole new approach to furnishing your home. And with Gordy Dodd, you know I won't be undersold.
Dodds Furniture and Mattress.
Dodd, Gordy Dodd.
The specialty of the house? Sterling silver beef. Moderately marbled and aged a full 21 days for juicy tenderness you can cut with a fork. Sterling silver beef is available in 12 of BC's finest restaurants and 1 grocery store. Only Sterling silver beef is good enough for the Alex Campbell's Signature Series exclusively at Thrifty Foods. Thrifty Foods. Fresh is what we're famous for.
Sunday, May 26th, Much More Music brings you Madonna live like you've never seen her before.
Yeehaw!
One night only, Madonna Live, the Drowned World Tour, coming Sunday, May 26th, only on Much More Music.
You're Chris Isaac?
Yeah.
I am a huge fan.
Fridays and Sundays only on Much More Music.
I think this is going to be a really good thing.
Really? The Chris Isaac Show, Fridays and Sundays only on Much More Music.
This is a message to Jeff Bray, our MLA, regarding about what happened to your office last week. I'm sorry about what had happened, but unfortunately, that's what happens when you go back on your word and don't support the people that supported you. What I'm going to say is that what your government has just started and witnessed this last week is the start of an anarchism. And the only way you're going to be able to stop this anarchism that's going to happen in the future is you as an MLA and all the new MLAs that were voted in is to seriously start thinking about what you believe, not what Gordon Campbell or Mr. Brown, his advisor, believe in, and start sticking up for what you believe in and walk across the floor as an independent and force your own party to either compromise and start changing their ways or come down. So in other words, become center to right, not right to center.
Hi, I'm Jessica.
And I'm John.
And we're in the new VI.
The new VI.
Perhaps I'm being unclear. From our perspective, and even considering the abrupt change in candidates, it seems the process got completely out of hand.
Okay, maybe I wasn't being as attentive as I should have been. You know, I have almost $30,000 worth of stereo equipment at my house. It's beyond music. It's a sonic massage.
Mr. Blackstone. Mr. Blackstone. Mr. Blackstone, could you explain to us about John Kanan? What makes him so important?
Oh, well, to tell you the truth, I thought he was a good idea at first, but I've been having a devil of a time trying to work him into the story lately.
Try.
Well, first you have to know about the sex part.
What's Ebola again from the state police?
Be on the lookout for.
I can't get it to print.
Sex part?
Yep.
Here, let me take a whack at it for you.
When you lose a leader, it's normal. The whole pack goes kind of hormonal.
Thanks. They're, sending a JPEG attachment. It's probably a photograph. These things take a few seconds to download.
Will that feel good?
Yeah. Hey, Molly, you know your hands are burning up. What do you got there, a fever or something?
No, it's just me. My temperature this time of year around a few degrees hot.
So, I'm gonna go over to the rendezvous and check out if anybody matching this description is checked in the last couple of days. Okay, yeah.
Hurry back.
Yes, sir. They were an odd pair of bank robbers. Brothers, as it turns out. Adam and Eddie. Wandering in, looking for a room and a chance to renew their dying romance.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I thought you said they were brothers.
Did I?
Adam and Eddie O'Hara. They have the same last name.
Oh, yes. You're right. They were brothers. But they were also lovers.
Wait, brothers and lovers?
Sordid but true. It all started one night in a backwoods cabin in Idaho.
Mr. Blackstone, I'm concerned. Somehow, despite numerous attempts, I haven't been able to express to you exactly how much we need you to hone in on what went wrong with the process.
Process?
Of replacing Willard Cates. This voting business is new, I'm told.
We thought we'd give democracy a shot. And if it didn't work, we could always go back to the last act in Hamlet.
Well, Mr. Blackstone, there is some question as to whether or not it did indeed work. That is essentially why we're here.
Oh, in that case, we should take a hard look at the axis, the fulcrum, the pivot on which the crisis turned.
Okay. All right. Let's hone in on that.
You want Luke Cates.
You know people in Seattle, right?
What's going on? Luke.
Don't you have any family, relatives, anything there?
Yeah, I have an uncle on my mother's side and some cousins. Why?
Okay, listen. I'm being watched, okay? There's something going down here tonight, and I have to get out of here real fast, like immediately.
You're talking about running?
Do you have any idea what's going on in here tonight?
They're choosing a new board of directors for the brewery.
No, Sophia, it's a lot heavier than that. Listen, you run the brewery in this town, you run the entire pack, okay? I have a car waiting in the back just in case.
Luke,
Shh, please. Do you remember McNeeson's history class last year? Well, what's the first thing that the Ottoman emperor did when he ascended to the throne?
he executed all his brothers.
It's the same deal. You think the new boss is gonna want the son of the old boss running around town? Getting bigger, getting stronger.
Hey, Luke, Mr. Creed would like a moment of your time.
Perhaps we should pause for a minute and discuss the definition of the word hone.
Wait, you'll miss the juicy bit. Yes, Luke's fate was on everybody's mind that night and set off an unprecedented chain of events.
Okay, wait a minute. Hold it right there. It's hard for me to imagine that V. Cates, intent on protecting her family's last male heir, would so distract herself by engaging in public sex. That didn't really happen, did it, Mr. Blackstone?
Well, no. I just sensed a lull in the room and I just...
You know, I'm going to assume that there's going to be something salient at the end of this little dog leg. I'm also going to assume there will be no more embellishments.
Well, without embellishments, it's not storytelling, it's just news.
Good, right, exactly. Give us the news. And, minus the accordion, if you don't mind.
Oh, all right. But the real conversation wasn't nearly as much fun.
Who sprang for the Val Clicquot?
All in the name of a more civilized evening.
It's working so far.
Well, if that's important to you, why not erase all possibility of mischief?
Well, how would I do that?
Look around you. Everyone's watching, waiting. All of your friends are here. Give them the leader they want. The leader they should have had 16 years ago.
It's hard to be a leader when you've got nowhere to go.
There are lives at stake. My sons, for example.
And what do you think I'm doing here? Make sure this evening's process is bloodless.
And what about tomorrow? Or the next day? Or the day after that?
I can't, Viv. You know I can't.
You have to.
There you are. Being your royal self.
Gerald, how nice to see you.
Spending too much time with the slug. You need to be with a real gentleman for a while.
I'm curious as to how someone like Gerald, a dark horse at best, could become such a serious contender.
What happened to Stokes? Wasn't he up there on the list?
Drinking problem.
According to my notes, he swallowed 2 ounces of sulfuric acid, mixed in a White Russian.
That's the worst thing you could do to someone with a drinking problem. So, by process of elimination, Gerald was left to represent the old guard.
Ah, Tyler. Smell this? Veal sausage. Almost raw. Doesn't it make your mouth water?
Gluttony. The last of the 7 deadly sins.
There's only one sin as far as I'm concerned. Avarice. Wanting more than you require is the first step towards damnation.
But wanting less than you deserve is against nature, and also a sin called sloth. What?
Talk just like your father.
I lost my father at a shareholders meeting just like this one.
Yes. I remember. Very sad. How's your mother, by the way? Incredible bitch.
You promised Will Cates that you'd support me.
Over Malachi and Stokes. But alas, they're no longer with us.
Ruby Cates is my wife now. And that makes me next in line.
Maybe. But you just can't seem to shake your youth and your inexperience. Look at yourself, Tyler. Salivating over designer clothes and hair product like some ungulate mall rat. We need to toughen up. The old ways, that's what made us, kept us strong. Before we got spoiled by cable and central heat.
Don't think I'm gonna take this lying down.
You can take it in whatever position you find most comfortable.
Okay, quick recap. Let me see if I can make sense of this. Pin and Luke, Gerald facing Tyler. The incestuous brothers are just checking in. But it occurs to me that we've avoided one pertinent point entirely. And you'll forgive me for asking such an obvious question, but it seems to me the whole process got off to a rather unwieldy start with the premature death of Willard Cates. You wouldn't happen to know who murdered him, would you?
Yes. Yeah, I do.
Oh, well, glory be, the funk's on me, Bobble.
Keep that funk alive. Keep that funk alive.
Well, it's 1975, and we'll just be keeping the funk alive.
Do that funk. Just do that funk.
So what the?
Do that funk. Yeah, just do that funk.
Keep the funk.
Just do that funk. Do that funk.
Fact, using Lysol can leave you empty. Fact, 1 bottle of Pine Sol cleans 3 times the surface area as 1 bottle of Lysol. Now that's a fact.
At Glad, we make our garbage bags extra strong with easy tie flaps to fully protect you from the grossness of garbage. Unfortunately, we can't protect you from your neighbor's pets. Glad, depend on it.
Some styles don't last 20 minutes. But your hairstyle can last 20 hours. Presenting Physique 20-hour styling products like Volume Foam, Curl Spray, and Texture Wax. Get 20 lasting hours of the style you want, which proves with Physique, some styles are here to stay. Well, at least when it comes to your hair. 20-hour styling products from Physique.
Good morning. You didn't forget about me, did you? I don't know about you, but I feel great today. No, I'm talking. You can't run away from me. We're a team now.
Thank God.
So it was Tyler.
It most certainly could have been. But on the other hand, the deaths of Malachi and Stokes directly benefited Gerald Carter. Of course, there's a couple other theories I have.
Okay, who was that last woman?
Beats me, but she was pretty, though, wasn't she?
I see. Well, a veritable trove of theories. Since we can't ascertain the identity of Mr. Cates' executioner, it's not too much trouble, I'd like to take you back to the evening in question. I seem to recall that you owe us a Luke and Tyler scene.
Brother-in-law. You're avoiding me.
The hell are you talking about? I've been here all night.
In spirit, Luke. You're avoiding me in spirit.
Truth is, we're surprised to see your ugly mug here at all.
Ever wonder why your mother would drag you out on such an inhospitable evening? For what possible purpose do you think she would want to put your mortality on display?
Well, at this point, it might help to know that Luke caught his mother and Tyler in flagrant Delmonico at his father's funeral, no less.
I don't know, Tyler. Why don't you ask her yourself?
He looks lonely. Keep him company, would you?
Yeah.
Steady, steady there.
Sorry.
No, it's no problem. Listen, this is it's probably a wild goose chase, but you haven't seen either of these guys in here tonight, have you?
No. Oh, wait.
Anyone check into the lodge tonight?
Some men came in earlier. I don't know. I have no idea.
Thanks. Excuse me.
Right. Now, I seem to recall that there was a rather interesting proposal made during this buffet.
Interesting? It was downright decent.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Yeah, meat. Someone's taking this low-carb thing too far.
No. The people. They're loaded. Look at all that jewelry. I bet we can roll them. What do you think? During dessert.
I thought we came up here to be away. Get to know one another again. Ever since you got here, you've been scoping that boy.
What boy?
You know which one. In the bar.
Come on. Don't be like that. I hardly even noticed him. And who says we can't get closer and rob this place all at the same time? I say we fence the metal in Vancouver. And we take a nice train trip down the coast. How would you like that? I'll let you wear my pajamas.
Marry me, Eddie.
What?
Marry me. Let's do this place and then head for Vermont. I mean it.
How are we gonna explain that to Mom?
Mr. Blackstone,
Yes?
this was not the proposal I was talking about.
It wasn't?
No. I meant the other one.
I've been thinking.
The answer is still no, Vivian.
A right-wing throwback with half a prostate or a 30-something Hotspur masquerading as a cologne ad. That is no choice, Matt. Now, if running things yourself is the problem, there is another way.
Which is?
Well, they say that politics makes strange bedfellows.
If you're suggesting what I think you are, I think you've had far too much champagne.
I am sober as a stone.
Your first husband is barely 2 weeks in the ground.
They also say extraordinary times deserve extraordinary measures.
A marriage of convenience.
A marriage to keep the peace.
To protect your son.
That is part of it, of course. But that's not all of it. Throw your hat into the ring, Matt, before it's too late. Wolf Lake needs you. Besides, would it be so awful sleeping with me every night?
cousin in Seattle. I don't know him really well, but he's a great guy, and he says you crashed his place for a few days.
Okay, cool. Thanks. I owe you big time.
Do you have any money?
I got like 200 bucks. No. Not here.
It's my cousin's address and phone number.
What are you doing?
It's nothing, okay? It's just another $60. I'd give you more, but I don't...
No, Sophia, I can't take this.
Luke, please, you have to take it, okay? And you have to go. Go now.
I'll pay you back the minute I get a job. No, I can't come back.
Ever. I know.
So this may be it. Hey, what's up, guys? Big night for your dad. Gerald's sons. Okay. Now what?
And now, we get to one of the most important parts of the evening.
The vote, yes?
Exactly.
But wait, one second. Did Eddie ever say yes to Adam?
About what?
Getting married.
Oh, yes, good point. But I'll get back to that later, but right now I'm honing. And the nominations are Tyler Creed and Gerald Carter. Anyone else? Anyone at all? Donna, party of one? Your table's waiting. No? Going once? Twice? And the floor is closed. Now, before we give away his desk and his job and his house, I would like to pause for a moment and say a few words about my good friend Willard Cates, who ran our brewery and this community for 25 years and was, in addition, my friend. Willard's dead. Yeah, thanks. I'll be here all week. Well, let's end the suspense, ladies and gentlemen. Who will be the next Chief Executive Officer of Wolf Lake Brewery? Well, fill out your ballots, pass them forward.
And do you know the results of this election, Mr. Blackstone?
Yes. Yes, I do.
I loved how easy it was to get started with AOL.
Got my free CD, popped it in my computer. With a few clicks, I was online.
Instant messages are a message to somebody who is on the system that they get right away.
With AOL, email is just so easy.
You've got mail.
It's easy to get help online or on phone.
You can get help 24 hours a day and 7 days a week.
You get 3 months of AOL free. It's your sort of welcome to the web.
Get online today with AOL. Call now for your free 3-month trial CD.
This is my happening, and it freaks me out.
Get scared. Learn Kung Fu.
Kung Fu's useful.
Get it on.
You're a groovy boy. I'd like to strap you on sometime.
Hit the streets.
Heavy.
Party at the beach.
Far out.
Head to the only spot that has it all. Come down to the drive-in.
We want it right now.
Hey, I brought some chubby chicken home for dinner.
Drop everything. It's the A&W Spring Meal Deal. 9 pieces of juicy chubby chicken, fries, gravy, salads, and an apple crisp. Only $19.99 for a limited time at A&W.